I just love a big lash moment with a glossy nude lip. Like, oh, it is my favorite combo ever. These butter blushes, they just smell like heaven. I did not put mascara on my lower lashes. What? Did I even hit record? Hey y'all, it's Hannah and welcome back to my channel, or hi, hello if you're new here. If you're new here, hi, hello, and welcome. And today's video is going to be a makeup tutorial because on Thursdays, that is typically what I post here on my channel, is a makeup tutorial or something to do with a makeup look. And today's look, I'm going to be showing you all how to achieve this really pretty emerald green eye look that I am just obsessed with. So let's go ahead and get right on into this tutorial. If you would like to achieve this beautiful emerald eye look, then get out your blending brushes and let's get started. For today's look, I'm going to be using this palette right here that a very sweet subscriber sent to me. And this has a bunch of single shadows from Coastal Scents. For this eye look today, I mostly just used these three greens right here. I didn't use that one. I really wanted to, but I just didn't know how it would look with this look. So I didn't incorporate it. I might incorporate it on the lower lash line in a minute. I don't know. But first, let's go ahead and go into the main crease color that we're going to be using. So this is called Fresh Chive, and this is just a really pretty emerald shade of green, and it actually really does look like fresh chives. So to apply that to my crease, I'm just going to be using this tiny little brush. Something that I really wanted to tell y'all is don't worry about that shade kind of looking a little sloppy in the crease, because honestly that's just kind of like a base color, so it's not really going to be noticeable that it's sloppy once you get everything blended out. So let's go into the next shade, and the next shade that I'm going to be using is just this really pretty forest green color. This is in the shade Pinehurst, and again I'm just going to be applying that with this tiny little crease brush, and I'm going to be going into the outer corner of my lid and into my crease. So two of the main reasons why I opt to do my eyes first before I put on my foundation and all is because one, these Coastal Scent shadows do have quite a bit of fallout, and two, it also really helps too when you're blending out colors like this to really blend it out into the outer edge right here. Even though we're going to wipe it away, it just really helps make that look more blended out and more coherent when you have a bigger space to work with. So that is one of the main reasons why I do recommend doing your eyeshadow first before you put on your foundation whenever you are going to be doing a colorful look, just because it helps really to just prevent fallout and to help you blend out the shadow a little bit better. So now we are going to be going in with the lid shade, and this is a really pretty metallic green color. This is in the shade Nigeria, and I believe I actually have a couple of subscribers that are from Nigeria. I could be wrong, but I think I've seen somewhere down in the comments before a couple people has actually said they are from Nigeria. But to apply that shade to my lid, I'm just going to be using this little flat shader brush. So now I'm going to be curling my lashes and putting on some mascara. The mascara that I'm going to be using is just the Believe Beauty Extended Lash Lengthening Mascara. I love this mascara. This is one of my favorites. From technically the drugstore, technically the dollar store. You can pick this up at Dollar General. And I promise you, it is a really good mascara, even though it is super cheap. Like, this is seriously a good and expensive hidden gem. Now all that's left to do is apply a false eyelash to my eye, and I'm going to be using a false lash from something that I can't really talk about yet, but all I have to say is that something very lashy is coming very soon. So now we're going to be smoking out the lower lash line. Since I've already got my foundation, my concealer, and my powder on, I went ahead and did that off camera. So we're going to take the shade Pinehurst, and we're just going to smoke that along my lower lash line area with this little angled brush right here. And I really like the way that this eye look has turned out today. You do kind of want to tap off the excess because, like I said, these shadows are very powdery, but I mean, they get the job done. They are so amazing. Today was my very first time ever working with Coastal Scents shadows, and I definitely want to try more from them. I remember way back in the day when Coastal Scents used to be all the rage here on YouTube. Like, every beauty blogger used Coastal Scents, and they used MAC, and now it's all Morphe and like Anastasia, Beverly Hills, and like just brands like that, which is nothing wrong with that because I love those brands too. But I just remember back in the olden days, kind of makes me sound old, when people just used to sit and just rant and rave about Coastal Scents and like MAC and just different things like that. Which I will have to say, MAC really hasn't released anything too impressive lately. I mean, I can't be the only one that feels that way, right? I mean, everything that they've done has just kind of been like, meh. I mean, their Aladdin collection that they released last year for Disney's remake of the live-action Aladdin, that was actually really cute. And I really wanted some pieces from that collection, but I just never got around to purchasing any. And truthfully, I kind of don't regret not purchasing anything, just because now that I really do look back on pictures of the collection, it really was just kind of underwhelming. Like, it really wasn't anything spectacular. Now I'm going to go in with a black eyeliner, and I'm just going to be using the LA Colors eyeliner in the shade Black. This thing is really big and super long, but I really like it. It's not really like a super intense black. So it's kind of more of like a charcoal gray. I don't really know why they call it black, but you really can build it up and make it look super dark in the waterline, which is why I really like this eyeliner pencil. So I'm just going to kind of run that along. There. I just felt like this eye look just kind of needed a little bit of something in the waterline, and I just felt like, I don't know, I just felt like pairing it with a black liner today. Okay. Alright, so we are officially done with the eyes now. Now we're just going to move on to the rest of my face. So for bronzer today, I'm going to be using this tiny little bronzer. Like, how cute is this? This is from Ciate London, and this is just their bronzer in the shade Bamboo Bronzer, or maybe that is just the name of the bronzer. I'm not quite sure, but it just says back here on the back, Bamboo Bronzer, and it is just really, really cute. Here's what it looks like. It's got a little bow impressed into the powder, which is just so adorable. So I'm just going to be using this big fluffy brush to apply the bronzer. For blush, I'm just going to be using the Physicians Formula Butter Blush. I finally got one. A Very Sweet subscriber sent this to me along with that palette that we used today, along with the bronzer as well. And I just felt like using this blush because this is just a really pretty natural colored toned blush. This is just a really soft peachy pink, and this is actually in the shade Natural Glow, which is going to be perfect for this eye look today because we have a lot going on with the eyes and I really want to keep the face very bare and very minimal. So to apply it, I'm just going to be using this Profusion Blush Brush. Literally sitting here putting on my blush. This is funny. I did this a couple of days ago, sitting here filming a makeup tutorial, and I'm looking at my eyes and I'm thinking, you know, my lower area, it looks really weird. What is wrong with that area? Then I looked closely and I realized I didn't put mascara on my bottom lashes. So we're going to do that really quickly with the same mascara that we used on the upper lashes. Why do I keep forgetting lower lash mascara? I don't know. Maybe it's just a habit. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's just not on my top priority list. I don't know. But we are quickly going to be putting on some mascara down there. And I've really been into kind of like tilting the wand like this a little bit. and then kind of doing it regularly just to kind of get like those lashes. I kind of like picked up that tip from Tati on here. And I'm really glad that I picked that up because it's really made a big difference in my lower lashes. So we're just going to quickly do the other side. I think it's really funny like how forgetful I can be sometimes. Truthfully, like it's like the craziest stuff that like I will forget to do, and then I'm like, how did I forget that? Like, just how? Like, I don't know. Let me know down in the comments below if y'all are forgetful as well. It's really weird. Like, I'm not always super forgetful, but sometimes I just am. And today, it's just one of those days that I'm very forgetful. So, yeah. Alright. We got mascara on. Now, let's move on to highlighter. And for highlighter today, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Baked Highlighter in the shade Moonlight Pearls. This is one of my absolute favorite highlighters ever. This thing is super old, but I mean, it doesn't smell weird or anything like that. So, I'm not going to be throwing it away. I only throw away products unless they smell really weird when it comes to powder products. If it's like creams and liquids and things like that, then I will toss it like after 6 or 7 months. But to apply the highlight to my face, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. highlighting brush. And then to apply some highlighter onto the inner corner of my eye, I'm going to be using this tiny little brush right here. Alright, so last but certainly not least is lips, and then we're done. So for lips, I'm just going to be using this nude lipstick and lip gloss little duo from Beauty at Runway. This is an off-brand that I did receive from my brother for Christmas, and I actually really like the shade of this lipstick, and this gloss is really, really pretty. So I think it's going to complement this eye look really well, so we are just going to be using this in this tutorial today. So that is the completed makeup look. We are at the finish line. Thank you all so much for sticking around and watching this makeup tutorial. Give it a big thumbs up down below if you really enjoyed this emerald green look, because I had a lot of fun creating it. I think it is super pretty and it turned out beautiful. So if you would like to see more makeup tutorials from me, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below. Come and be a part of my Hannah Corners, because I post and upload new videos every Thursdays and Saturdays at 9:45 a.m. Eastern times. And I would absolutely love to have you come and be a part and just join in on the fun, because we have a lot of fun here on this channel. And until next time, I'll see you all in the next video really, really soon. Bye, my little Hannah Corns.